Hi folks. I had an entirely different video to do today, and I lost the whole video. I don't know what happened. Something with my camera didn't want to talk to my laptop. I don't know what happened. And it went poof into the Ethernet, and I don't know where it went. Not literally the Ethernet, but into the ether, just like gone. But then I thought, no, I'll just forget all that. It was going to be about the dangers of fluoride. You shouldn't have let your children brush their teeth with fluoride toothpaste, have fluoride treatments, and how it's poison, it's a rat poison, and it affects your thyroid. That's why I haven't had it for 20 years. And anyway, it was a whole different video. However, I thought I better address something. I've had a lot of things recently that I have from time to time. If you disagree with me on the channel, if you disagree politely like an adult, now I won't debate people in here, okay? We're not going to go back and forth over and over and debate. But if you say, well, I really don't agree with that, but, that's your opinion, that's okay, that kind of thing, and you go on to enjoy other parts of the channel, I have no problem with you. But I do have a rule, and you will be nice to my subscribers, and you will be polite to me, and I will not tolerate disrespect. But I've had to ban several people, not just trolls, but actually one time I had to ban what used to be a valued subscriber, honestly, and some got a bee in his bonnet about something I'd said. And from then on, everything he said was backhanded insult. It was really snarky. It was snide and snarky. And he'd make comments, and I go, wait a minute, what is it? Did he really mean what he just said? I mean, I gave this man several chances. And I thought, I gave him the benefit of the doubt at first, but it continued, the behavior continued, and I was forced to remove him from my subscribers and from the channel, being able to comment on the channel, because it really got to be too much. Now this person had been a subscriber for a while and was very positive and very supportive, and all of a sudden turned. I don't know what got in his bonnet, but it happens occasionally, I guess. And I have a tagline that says censorship is persecution, because of the way that the platform censors what I have to say, what a lot of my creators with similar viewpoints have to say. They're regularly shadow banned, censored, their comments deleted, videos removed, you get your hand slapped, they give you a strike on the channel. So there's a lot of censorship that goes on this platform that's supposed to be for everyone. And this particular subscriber, at one time, I had deleted something. I can't remember what I don't remember if it was even his comment. And I thought I had actually removed this person's posting ability on the channel, and apparently I had just muted him or done something. And it came back on something I'd said on my community section, and he said, well, censorship is persecution. And I thought, you know better than to say what I'm doing is censorship. You know better. But then I've encountered a lot of younger people who have a very mistaken idea about what free speech actually is. And I thought I needed to give a little lesson and clarify a few things about what free speech is and what it is not. You had the classic example, you can't fire in a crowded theater just to get everybody to panic. No, I mean, these people seem to think that you can say anything to anybody, anywhere, anytime, and you can't stop them from saying it. Of course, they don't afford you the same courtesy. They want to stop it. If you have a differing opinion, they think you're censoring them. Well, differing opinions and the discussion are fine. It's the snark and the snideness and the backhanded insults and even the right-in-your-face insults that I won't tolerate on my channel. Now, let me tell you why that is not censorship and why that is not me curtailing your freedom of speech, okay? Freedom of speech as afforded in the Constitution basically is saying the government cannot censor your freedom of speech. The government can't tell you you can't say things, that you can't express opinions, and you can't have a certain belief system. That is for the government, your protection from the government. That, however, is not the same thing as you coming into my living room and insulting me, calling me names, telling me all kinds of erroneous garbage, telling my children all kinds of crap that I know isn't true or that I don't believe in. That you don't get to do. I do not give you freedom of speech in my living room. I don't. If you come in, you're cussing me out, and you're cussing my guests out, and you're cussing my family out, you're telling my children these things are true, and against my better judgment, and against my wishes, and against what I believe and know to be true, then you get shown the door. I do not have to give you your freedom of speech. That is not the intent of the Constitution and freedom of speech. If that was, you could not have laws against slander, libel, and defamation. You can't just say anything you want about anybody, no matter if it's true or not, if it impugns their character, if it hurts their business. You can't just say anything you want. We do have laws against libel, which is written slander. Slander is verbal, libel is written. I hope I didn't get that backwards. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Did you not follow the Johnny Depp defamation trial when he sued Amber Heard for defamation of character? He couldn't do that. If she could say anything she wanted, anything could have come out of her mouth, and she could have accused him about anything that wasn't true, we couldn't have such a thing as defamation, a charge of defamation. Now, my living room and this platform, the comment section on this platform, my community section, and the videos, the comment section under every video, that is my living room. I won't allow you, for example, to come to one of my chicken videos and start espousing the benefits of fermented feed, because I happen to know the problems with that, and I know otherwise. I'm not going to allow you in your religious fervor for that fad feeding process to come in there and give people bad information. So, yes, I'm going to not allow you your freedom of speech. You don't get to do that in my living room, on my platform, in my community section. So the last little snarker that I banned said, I know this person keeps trying to come back and comment because the system catches it, and I'll get a notification of the comment, at least up till not the whole comment, because it doesn't always tell you the whole comment when you get your email notifications of a comment. But I'll get the gist of it, and then it'll, and you'd have to click on it. And when you click on it, it's not there on the channel anywhere. It's not even in the back room, the Hell for Review section. When I ban somebody, they don't get to comment anymore. That's not censorship. That's not me curtailing your freedom of speech. That's me not allowing a rude guest in my house. It's also not allowing disinformation, erroneous information to be held up on my channel against what I know to be true. So, in that sense, no, I'm not curtailing your freedom of speech. And this person has a channel, even though it's got 2 videos on it, and it seems like a very young person. You have the ability to go do your own video and talk about whatever you want. I haven't stopped you from doing that. I have, however, stopped you from being a jackass in my living room. That's not curtailing your freedom of speech. We don't get to do that. I realize a lot of young people they've never heard about manners, that there's some things you don't do in polite society, which is fast disappearing, obviously. So there's a big difference in the government curtailing your freedom of speech and me saying, hey, you can't be a jackass here on my platform. You can't be a jackass in front of all my guests. You just can't do it. So that has nothing to do with your freedom of speech. You have a channel on YouTube. You go make your video. You say whatever you want. And if YouTube likes it, I guess they'll leave it up. I don't have to listen to you, and I don't have to let you keep your inane comment up there. See, that's the thing about freedom of speech. You can say what you want in the public forum, but I don't have to listen to you. And guess what? You don't have to listen to me either. You can go anywhere else you want to. Nobody tied you to a chair and propped your eyes open with toothpicks and made you watch me and listen to me. So if you don't like it, there's the door. That's got nothing to do with freedom of speech and censorship. All that has to do with the government can't censor you, and it's not supposed to. It is doing it now because they're breaking constitutional laws right and left in this administration. They don't believe in the Constitution or the United States of America in general. And of course, there's the double standard, double, triple, quadruple standard for what they want to do is okay, but if you do the same thing, oh my God, you can't, wrist slap, can't do that. But that's the thing, it's the government that's prevented from curtailing your freedom of speech. I don't have to have the same restrictions on me. If you're in my living room and you're in my platform and you're among my guests and you're talking out your rear end, it's not the same thing. So let's just clear that up right now, okay? I had, and the thing is, the subscriber that I had to finally ban, he should know better. He should have known better. He was an adult. He wasn't, a 20-something. He was an adult. He should have known much better than that. And eventually, you don't agree with me, that's fine. You better do it civilly. You better do it politely. You better use some tact. Reach deep down in there and grab some tact out and apply it to what you're about to say. If you want to disagree, you better do it in a very tactful and respectful manner. Because I don't go to your channel and lambaste you for stuff. I just stay away from your channel. I stay away from the Looney Tunes channels. I just do. And there are, chicken channels that are real. I've said this repeatedly. There are plenty of chicken management channels where they are disseminating very bad information. I don't go there and call them names and say, I have my freedom of speech and you have to let me say this on your channel. No, I just disseminate better information, real information. Information backed up by years of research, warm relationships with veterinarians, PhDs in poultry science, and 17 years of my own experience. So, I hope that this clarifies what free speech is and what free speech is not. I don't have to give you free speech here. YouTube is supposed to. So, you got a channel? Make use of it. Just like I am. And stay off of mine. But it's just amazing to me that these children don't understand that if you could say anything you want to anybody, anytime, anywhere, whether it's true or not, that you would not have the criminality of libel, slander, defamation of character. You wouldn't have any of that. If you could say just anything you wanted anytime about anybody, you can't do that. So, when you come here, choose your words carefully. And I will have to try to do the fluoride thing another time. So, catch you later. I hope you understood this. If you didn't understand what I meant, let me know. You make a nasty comment, I will see part of it because I'll get the notification of it, but it will never show up on my channel if you've been actually banned. See you later.